We are officially in the summer here on the homestead. You can tell it's summer when it's hot. And for us, you usually get maybe a few weeks without rain. But today is gonna be the most hot. And so far, the hottest day of the year. Since it's so hot, you know, it's about midday right now, as we're trying not to be outside and doing stuff. I mean, it's the middle of the day, and my phone says it feels like it's 100.
I'm taking the time to do indoor stuff, like some handwritten correspondence and just like puttering around the house. But we like doing handwritten letters and using our, where did it go? I put it away already. Our plant press, and we'll press some flowers and then just make some cute little stationery and thank you cards and letters to friends.
So far, this is the hottest day of the year, and usually when this happens, I'm usually inside editing video. But we have animals, and so I think I should go out there and check in on our animals because it is so hot.
I finished the card and some letters that I wrote to a friend. So that's the finished card. I always like using our pressed flowers that we have collected. We've got a whole bunch in these envelopes that we can just make a quick little card, and it's really pretty.
A nice project for a hot day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really want to come out here right now, but sometimes you have to, because I just want to make sure our animals have enough water. Maybe probably a couple weeks out of the year it kind of gets like this off and on, but I think it's pretty rare that it does get this hot. The good news, it's only 50% humidity. I think I'm gonna bust out the old water transfer pump. This thing has come in handy over the last couple of years. Need some batteries, a couple batteries. And we're gonna need some hoses. Oh, how about a fan? Let's try this. Another thing is we haven't had any rain really. We've maybe had an inch, and I don't know, it seems like in the past few months. And that seems to be typical for this area. But we may be getting some rain next week sometime. I'm hoping. It's a percentage, but I think they said 10% today too, but I have my doubts. My nozzle. Let's get this one. Ooh, baby. Let's turn on the fan. There we go. The fan's for me. Let's check on our turkeys first. Hey, turkey meatballs. How are you guys doing in here? You guys look hot. You guys got food? We're good. Yeah. All right, so yeah, I fed everybody already this morning. It's already in the afternoon. You know, I think it's best to come out when it's hot like this. I don't typically come out like this every afternoon. I mean, I could, but you know, it's all time consuming. I could literally be out here all day with my animals, but then I get nothing done. As the sun goes this way, making sure they have shade so that way the opening of their coops, even the chickens, everybody, the opening coop's not facing towards the sun. All right, turkeys look good. I need a 55-gallon barrel, and we need to fill this up. I'm seeing some clouds. I don't think it's gonna rain. Now we're gonna fill this up. Ooh, it's hotter than a pig's butt cheeks in here. Man, this garden, look at that, guys. We're growing grass. We are growing grass over here. So they have water. It's dirty. Them little pigs have been getting in their water. They're laid out in the shade. They have plenty of shade right here. Plus, this is where the best grass is, because all the water funnels down on this side. Clean out their water. I know it's hot. So coonies, they are a different breed than a feeder pig, man. Let me tell you, they don't really. I mean, they hardly drink water. Of course, it's hot right now, but they don't drink water or tip water like a big old pig. As long as they have shade, they're good. Plus, you know, I wet their feet. I soak their feet in water, so that helps. Coonies will trick you. They're so cute. You think like, oh my gosh, I want to feed them. I already fed them. You can't overfeed them. They'll get too fat. Whoo! That wind, boy. Oh, that's nice. It's nice when the clouds go over the sun and it gets a little breezy. Alright, let's check this out. That looks good to me. Ooh, baby. So we've been getting pretty low with our 1,000-gallon rain barrel. I mean, I think we still have about 300 gallons in there. But putting in these new hydrants, you know, having another source of water up here is helpful. Check on our 4 piggies. Hey, pigs. They still at least have water in their bowls. So I try to make sure in the morning, if I know it's going to be really hot, or pretty much all through summer actually, is make sure they have water. Everybody at least water. Feed them, of course, and then check on them later. We have a hose hooked up to the water tank. This thing is pretty loud. we go, pigs. I'm coming. I don't know. They do have shade in this area. It's pretty fun wetting your pigs down and watering them. They're still pigs, right? They still don't sweat. But I do feel the coonies are less maintenance, a little bit less maintenance than just a regular big pig. So I feel like they don't go through that much water. But today is an exception. Come on, pigs. Some more water. Yeah, as long as they got water. So in the morning I'll make sure they have extra buckets here of water, so that way I don't have to fill it up, you know. If I just come up here, I could just give them water and then feed. They're not going crazy right now with me because they know it's not feeding time yet. We still have some hours before it's dinner time. But for our broiler chickens, our next batch here, we're gonna, since I'm up here, I'm gonna move them. I really don't like how they're just, you know, they just sit corners crosses, they just sit. But I don't like that when it's hot. I'm just sitting on hot poop. So if I can, they're middle of the day, I'll come out here and move them a little bit. They still have feed in their trough. Come on. They're hot. For cornish cross especially, make sure they got water. I'm already seeing no water. Yeah, there's no water in here. I fed them, or I gave them water this morning. It was up to here. So maybe it was a good thing I came up here. Come on, chicken. So that's gonna make it, you know, I'm gonna be moving them 3 times. This is the second time today. I don't always move them 3 times, but when I do, it's 100 degrees. All right, so pigs are cooled off, chickens have water. Yeah, and I'll do it again tonight. You know, feed the pigs, come back, make sure they have water filled up, fill everybody up, move them again, and then make sure everyone has water at least. So let's go check on Zeke, see what he's doing. Tell you what, this hot weather definitely makes you feel alive. Zeke baby, I'm already seeing his fence charger blew down. Been putting on this bucket. What I've learned is that ants and bugs love an Energizer. They love to crawl in this thing and get it all muddy and dirty and antsy. Just turn that on, Zeke. You're a good boy, Zeke. So a boar, this is the Papa Pig. They're a different breed, man. Like, look, water's clean. It's still filled up. He does well by himself. He's just waiting for Elvira. So when we put him back together, let's feed you, Zeke. I'm gonna go ahead and feed Zeke. Give me one last thing to do tonight. Plus, Zeke, you're a good boy, Zeke. And he has plenty of shade in here. He doesn't look hot, remotely hot. If he was hot, he'd be tipping over that water. I think what I'm gonna do is maybe leave this filled up, leave this in back of the truck with the pump, and then utilize that more when it gets really hot for all these animals. Now I'm seeing 55% rain tonight at like 9. We just had some lightning strike 8 miles away. So yeah, I've been here about 2 hours checking in on everybody, make sure everyone's cool. Literally cool. All right, Zeke's good. I think we're gonna see some thunderstorms tonight, or maybe even right now. Because the wind's starting to pick up a little bit. I'm just walking back to the house and guys, there's rain. I can't believe it. We haven't had rain in, I feel like, forever. It's amazing when you raise animals and you grow your food. It's like you are very aware that it's not raining. You are very aware that the weather, it's hot, that your pigs need water, you know, like stuff like that. And so when it rains, sometimes you just have to come out here and just stand here for a minute. But yeah, I guess I could have waited, and then I didn't have to go out there and water everybody. What are you gonna do?